Hello, my name is Andrew Martin. I'm a student at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and this video is part of my final project for my religion class. I learned a lot in this class actually about religion. I had no idea there was so much diversity. Being raised a Christian, it was interesting for me to see a comparison of my faith to other people's. I learned that California is actually one of the most diverse states, and Los Angeles is arguably the most diverse city in the United States of America. Um, Los Angeles alone is home to thousands of religious sects. This type of freedom gives non-traditional religions a place to basically grow. For example, you probably have heard of certain crazy California cults, including Heaven's Gate, the UFO religious cult who famously committed mass suicide in San Diego, California. Scientology, which we'll be looking at today, actually. You probably know Scientology from Tom Cruise, who is considered to be at the absolute top of Scientology and even owns a home at their international headquarters. John Travolta, basically the celebrity side of Scientology. And the reason there are celebrities that buy into Scientology is because all you basically need is money, and they treat you very well if you're a high class citizen. So, a brief history of Scientology. Basically, L. Ron Hubbard was an author, the author of a mental health book that gained him a large devoted following. And he was a science fiction author actually at a couple points. He created a book, and people basically created a religion out of it. It's hard to really learn about Scientology because it's very secretive. There are a lot of cover-ups all the time. They operate in basically extreme secrecy if you are actually part of the main core of Scientology, which is called Sea Org. So basically, what I want to focus on today within Scientology is Gold Base, which is the international headquarters for Scientology. It's located in Riverside, California. It's about 100 miles away from Los Angeles. It's basically this 50 building complex where uh, the lower class of Scientology works. Basically, the buildings are patrolled around the clock. They have cameras. They have helicopters. They purchased the building. It was an old resort. They purchased it under a fake name, in all cash. Basically beefed up the security, and now it's like it's basically a third prison, a third military bunker, a third religious location. Um, Basically, it houses around 1,000 of the elite Scientologists known as Sea Org. Um, the people who are working there work under horrible conditions, according to the people who have actually managed to escape. This includes being paid $50 a week and often working even 16 hours to a day. People try to escape, according to the media, at least 100 a year try to escape. Few do. If you make it out of the complex, it's difficult because you're in the middle of the desert. There's only one road, which is highly watched. People rarely make it out of the complex, and those who do are often quickly found in the desert only a few miles away. If you do manage to make it to civilization, they will send pursuit teams after you who will track you down. They've been known to track people down at their houses. They will stake out where you work. People have been known to go to a ball game and been caught up to there by Scientologists and brought back to the compound. Um, they can't use public transportation. They're forced to use special Scientology transportation. Um, Even for the workers, the food is terrible. It's worse than in the prisons. Many women are forced to have abortions. Scientology decided that women were slowing down, children were slowing down the labor source, and they decided that the people needed to stop having kids. Um, Basically, Scientology is able to get away with all of this because of religious freedom laws and because they have some of the best lawyers employed for them. So they're able to settle out of court. Plenty of people who speak out against Scientology end up settling with basically a clause in it that says that they can never talk about Scientology ever again. Despite some of these sketchy dealings, Scientology remains a group of people who remain secretive yet devoted.